Hello there. This is a short video to get you started with your hub. You'll have already filled out the form and you will have received an email from me saying that it's ready to go. There'll be one or two instructions in there, but I'll take it from the beginning and take you down the first couple of steps. Go to any page on MyHub.ai. Click on Login. And to log in, you need a password, but you haven't got one yet. So click on Forgot Your Password and enter the email address that you used when you signed up. Boom. Now we have to wait for that email. It won't take long. And if it does, check your spam queue. And this is what you see when you click the link inside it. Set your password. Hit Reset Password. Now you'll be able to log in from any page from the login button, but we've put one right there so that you can now log in to your hub and get started. This takes you to your home page and there's no content in it. So how do you get content in there? Well, there's more than one way, but this is what you should do to start with. Mouse over Profile and click on Edit My Hub. Right, let's change the title. This is Matthew's Demo Hub. And then the About text. This is going to put content in the page which people will see when they click on the About link in your toolbar. So let's write something about me and my hub. You can also put a Twitter link account, or a LinkedIn account, Messenger link if you want to, and if you're using Google Analytics, you can put the tracking ID. But before you update your hub and save this, drag one of these buttons to your bookmark toolbar. Make sure you're showing your bookmark toolbar. Mine's up here. I usually use the pop-up, and I'll show you how that looks in a second. Once you've dragged it up there, by the way, you can change the title. So just hub it. Okay, you'll use that in a second. Okay, so now you've got the right title. There's some text in there about me and my hub. The About page also has a form through which people can contact you. And you need to get some content in there, basically. And as I said before, there's more than one way of doing it. But if you want to curate content, that's when you use this fellow. And in order to show you that, I'm going to flip across to my own hub. Okay, so imagine that you come across an article, and as you start to read it, you think to yourself, this would be a good article to add to my hub, both for my own benefit and for those visiting my hub. What I do, I can only show you what I do. I look for a phrase which encapsulates what the article does. This is an article about watching out for your cognitive biases as you design data visualizations. So I'm actually going to go quite a long way down until I think this is actually what I want to put at the top of my notes. I'll start here. There are about 175 known cognitive biases. I will share some of the ones I think are the most significant for designers. I'll get to add more notes later, but I just want to select a bit of text. And then I click Hub It. Up pops the bookmarklet. What I do is I drag it to the left, so I have the bookmarklet on one side and the article on the right. It's already automatically grabbed images from the picture, so I'm going to quickly go through there. I think that is the image I really want to share, so that people are most likely to click on that. The title is already there. I'm not going to change that. The URL is definitely, I'm not changing that. And the text which I selected is already in there. Now at this point, I could simply add some tags, fill out the rest of the form and publish it. I'll get back to that in a second. But the body, which is where you put your notes, is actually really important, at least to me. I tend to read the article very carefully because I've already identified this as being of particularly high value to me. And I will copy and paste key phrases, I will add my own notes, and I will do that right the way through the article. And that does two things. One, it embeds the knowledge of this article deeper in my mind, because the process of noting an article, copy, pasting, editing, that's a much more active mental process than simply reading. And secondly, it means I have really great notes, so that when I'm looking for some content on my hub relevant to a problem at hand, and I find this article, I've already got really excellent notes, and maybe there'll be enough. They will definitely tell me whether I should go back to this article and reread it, because it answers a question I might have at that time. Okay, once you've got your notes, you need to tag it. Now, when we have the AI integration, the AI engine will propose tags for you here. But even then, you'll want to check them. At the moment, during the alpha phase, you'll have to come up with these tags yourself. And it's another advantage of really reading the article very carefully and annotating it, that you will probably make better tags of this article, which means it will be easier for you and your audience to find it. Now, I've already curated articles about cognitive biases. I tend to also tag those such things psychology, but this is also about data visualization. And as you can see, I've got autocorrect here, pulling tags I've already used so I don't reinvent new ones when I don't need to. Now, there are probably some more tags I need to add, but let's just go with that for the moment. This is an article I like. It's not something I wrote or something I've done, so therefore it's something I recommend other people read. And by the way, it really is a very interesting article. And click Hub Me. Now let's close that. And here we are back at MyHub. Now, the homepage of MyHub lists the best articles I like, do, or think about everything. I didn't highlight that article, so it doesn't appear here. I have to go to all the articles. And there it is. Click on that link, go to the article. Click on this link, see all your notes. And if I decide, you know, that really is an excellent article, I think I should highlight it, I can simply click the star. Now it will appear when users, or myself, just look for the best articles. And looking at these tags, I realize I missed one. Click Edit, because I'm logged in, of course. This is definitely about design. So, yeah. And I can add more tags if I want to. I can also delete it, but I'm not going to do that because it's a very good article. Okay, so of course there's many other things you can do to get content onto your hub. If you want to create an article in your hub, you just go to Profile, create an item. You can have drafts, you can edit your categories and services, but I will deal with all of that in another video.